Please wake up. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a memory-style horror game that very much so intrigued me. So apparently you are in a room and there's illusions going on. As we check the settings, we can see that play with illusions is in fact ticked. But the aim of the game is to look around at the objects and you need to memorize where they are as they will move as the game progresses. So let's hit new game. Warning, this game uses optical illusions that can have minor visual effects lasting for months. View the illusion at your own risk. The developer is not liable for any negative or damaging effects that can occur as a result of this game. We recommend providing this warning for anyone else who may be viewing. Use of this illusion can be turned off within the settings. I understand the above and wish to continue. That of course goes with you guys as well, so click off if you don't like that type of thing, and I guess epilepsy warning as well. Are you able to read this? Yes, I am. I don't know what that bit before says. Okay. Please respond with no. I guess I'll do what you say. I guess I might play it twice and then just do please respond with yes. Okay, yeah. Awesome. Stanley Parable type thing. So yeah, I might play the game twice just to see if anything else happens. Respond with no. I will do that. Beginning cognitive test. Is Curious George's tail shorter than his finger? I'm hoping not. So I'm going to say no. Is the ocean red? No, it probably is to this game. It's full of freaking blood, I imagine. Is the Monopoly Man's monocle bigger than his hat? No. I don't think so. So the monocle is the thing that he has on his eye, right? So I assume that's not bigger than his hat. Does 2 plus 3 equal 5? 3, 4, 5. Yes. I nearly clicked no by mistake. Jesus Christ. Is this shoe smaller than a house? Well, it depends really, but I'll say that it's smaller than my house, so yes. Patient has completed cognitive testing. Great. Hopefully completely successful. Beginning self-identity test. Is your name Thomas Mandela? No, I guess I'll say no. Are you 13 years old? No, luckily not anymore. Were you born in Wyoming? No, I was born in London. Is your mother's first name Angela? No. I mean, none of this is going to be correct. If any of this was correct, I'd be very much so freaking turning the game off. No idea what that says. Hello, Thomas. This is Dr. James, mass communicating with you from the Todd County Hall. I guess we are, Thomas. If you're reading this right now, don't be alarmed. This may seem absurd to you, but you are currently in a coma. Your brainwaves indicate that you are currently hallucinating or dreaming. I did assume, as it's called, please wake up. We don't know what you may currently be experiencing. It is very important that you follow my instructions in order to wake up. It is very likely that you have recently experienced a loss of identity. Help you regain your identity. We will be simulating your hypo-something to reactivate memories of something. Due to the nature of your specific circumstances, your mind may attempt to alter these memories. Okay. Do not, N-O-T, not let your mind after these memories. If memory becomes too unstable, or if the memory becomes too unstable, something. If this message, is this message understood? Yes. The parts that I read, I understand. Great. Memory stimulation, something. Okay. Look around the room and pay attention. Objects may change when not visible. Okay. Can I guess like E or left click or something is that? I can't move. The time we get louder, more objects have changed. Okay. Oh, something changed here. Do you notice the front board has changed? Click on it to change it back. On the front board? This? Do not click on objects that have not changed. I thought something changed here.
To take a good look at your surroundings. Pay very close attention to the things around you. Now, close your eyes. If you're indoors, do you remember what color the walls are? Do you remember where the lights are?
Says
if
that
something in your surroundings
chair,
were to change, like the
clock,
texture of the ceiling or the position of items in front of you, would you notice? We like to believe that our memory
Toward Country Middle School, Earth and the Universe.
Snapshots of the world around us. But
doors
upon
there.
closer inspection, we begin to see that they are just fragile fabrications constructed by our brains. On today's episode of the Natural Sciences podcast,
that's wrong.
We'll explore the nature of our memories,
I didn't see that before.
Perception, and the brain.
Okay, what's moved? Doesn't seem like anything's moved right now. Well, the tables are still the same.
Memory is something that we rely on each and every day. On a basic level,
Oh, that's
we use
changed.
it to help locate our keys and to remember computer passwords. However, on a more fundamental level, memory plays a key role in our personal identity, beliefs, and behavior. Without memory, we wouldn't have any
We changed the
real
sensitivity a tiny bit.
we've accomplished, the events we've experienced, or the people we love. 17th century British philosopher John Locke argued
Okay, I think I'm doing it right for now.
identity, or the self, is founded on memory. That is to say that your memory is what defines
Oh, the
you
wall
as
as
an
well,
individual,
okay.
not your physical body or soul. Nonetheless, even though we trust our memories to
Is that different? It's not.
our memories
So I gotta remember that chair's crooked like that.
To talk
Well,
about
that's
this,
changed.
we are interviewing Dr. Agatha Cage, a psychologist at the University of
Wish I could
Michigan,
zoom out a bit.
about the nature of human memory. So what is memory and why is it important?
That's changed.
That's a good question. At a basic level, memory is just the way our mind stores and remembers information. However, such a basic definition...
The picture's changed, right? It hasn't.
We need memories in order to get a basic grasp.
So only that
of the
chair.
world around us.
Any other chair?
Memories tell us who we
Okay, the
are,
chairs are
the things
good.
we've done, and our goals in life. It's difficult to properly convey its meaning to us as human beings. So instead, I'll explain it through the story.
That's
of
white, I've got to remember
Scott
that.
Bolzan. When Mr. Bolzan was 46 years old, he had accomplished a lot in his life. He attended Northern Illinois University on full athletic scholarship and played football.
That's white and this one, is that correct?
after
Yeah.
graduating.
They're both
even
white.
briefly playing for the New England Patriots.
That's wrong.
After
That's the
England
Earth.
ended his football career, he
Up in the universe, that's right?
He
Oh,
owned
no, it's
and
not right.
operated a financial planning firm and then became a pilot and ran a successful private jet management company. During this time, he also met and married his wife and raised his 2 children. However, in December of 2010, he had a workplace accident and lost all of his memories leading up to that point. When he had awoken from the hospital, he didn't
there we
even
go.
recognize his wife of 25 years. In an
That wall as
interview
well.
with ABC News, Mr. Bolzan described the experience as just being lost because he lost who he was. Events such as
Can't remember about that. Okay, that's different. The ball's like that, full body.
He had absolutely no recollection of and no emotional attachment to.
Oh, that's
He
right.
was unable to
That one as
remember
well, you
any
as well?
important people in his life. His parents, wife, kids, friends, and relatives. He lost the know-how.
that was
and
right,
ability
okay.
to
Well,
run
that was
his
wrong even.
company. He's quoted as saying, "Because I have no concept of who I am as a person, I don't know what my dreams, my aspirations,
I think I'm doing pretty
goals
decent.
were." Imagine this happening to you. If you lost your memories, you would lose everything that makes you, you. The things that you've accomplished, the relationships you've built,
Well,
the
the desk, right, there we
knowledge that
go.
you've acquired, and the formative
So most
events
things are
that shaped
white.
who you are. When we think about what it's like to live without our memories, its importance in our lives becomes much more clear.
Mr. Bolzan's story is quite compelling. It seems as though memory is incredibly foundational.
I don't think about the
Our
ceiling, I don't think
personal
that's anything.
identity. Yet we are sometimes told that our memories can't be trusted, that they're unreliable. Is that true?
Yes, it's more true than most people think. Research has shown us that
Well, you were
memories
different,
aren't
and you were
just
different,
static
okay.
snapshots of the world around us.
So I gotta remember
Instead,
that, your
they're
hair
more
like that, and then that's
malleable
looks like that.
stories about the past. I'll go over some well-known research in criminal psychology that demonstrates the fallibility of our memories. The first experiment I'll talk about
That
was
changed
conducted
straight
by
away.
Professor Elizabeth Loftus and some of her colleagues at the University
Is
of
that?
Washington.
No, that's the same.
The setup was pretty
Oh,
simple.
the floor.
Researchers showed
Oh, that's the
participants
freaking
video
desk
of a
there,
car
okay.
crash. Participants were then asked
Didn't realize that was
2
changing as well.
questions. The first was along the lines of approximately how fast were the cars going when they hit each other. The second was approximately how fast were the cars going when they smashed into each other.
That's changed? No.
Despite the fact that participants saw the exact same video, the participants that were asked the second question claimed that the cars were traveling significantly faster than the participants who were asked.
Oh,
the
for them it
first question.
changed?
A
Have you
follow-up
changed?
study
Yes, you
showed
have.
that
So you're
when
white
asked
as
a
well.
few weeks later whether there was broken glass at
And
the scene,
the
participants who were
walls?
asked the second question were
No,
far
okay.
more likely to say that
You've
there
changed?
was than those who were asked the first question.
Jesus, okay. I didn't even pass level 1.
Were far more likely to say that there was than those who were asked the first question. There was no broken glass in the video. This study shows that memory is highly suggestible. What we think is objective truth about what we have observed is actually what our brains reconstruct and create on the spot. Another series of studies looked at ways to take advantage of errors in this reconstruction of memory, otherwise known as confabulation. For example, these studies investigate memory implantation techniques that make participants believe they experienced events that never took place. In one such study from psychologists at the University of Bedfordshire, researchers were able to plant rich, false memories into 70% of participants. These memories included things like committing a crime or getting attacked by a dog. All of this implies that our memories aren't just fallible, they're exploitable. Our brains are capable of just making up stories about the past and convincing us that they're true.
So, we've established that memory is fundamental to our experiences and identity. We've also established that memory is highly error-prone and flawed. How do we reconcile these 2 points? How do we know what parts of ourselves are real and what parts aren't?
Ultimately, we can't know. Our understanding of ourselves and of the world is fundamentally flawed. In criminal psychology, there is a well-known case of a woman we call Jane Doe. Initially, her case was used as well-documented proof of repressed memories. In 1984, when Jane was 6 years old, she was interviewed about sexual abuse allegedly committed by her mother. The evidence included marks on her hands and feet that resulted from her mother burning them on the stove. 11 years later, though, it seemed as though she had completely forgotten about the incident. Upon viewing the tapes, she vividly remembered the incidents and believed that her mother had abused her. Most experts to this day don't believe that she was lying. 8 years after that, the report was brought into question. New evidence emerged against Jane Doe's claims. The marks on Jane's hands and feet seemed to actually be the result of a skin infection. Investigators also found 2 pieces of evidence which called the story into question. The first was a report from a clinical psychologist at the time which suggested that the story was confabulated. The second involved documents from a Child Protective Services investigation.
I've been playing for quite a while now. I definitely haven't heard a lot of this dialogue. I'll probably keep a bit in because this is actually quite interesting. I'm listening to it while I'm playing, which is why I'm not talking.
Today, most experts agree
this is a very cool game, though. I really like this concept.
And that Jane's false
I don't know whether there's an ending, though.
Suggestions when she was young. The consequences of this had huge effects on Jane's life. To this day, she's unsure of what is true and what isn't. If our core memories that shape our identity and relationships with others can just be incorrect, what does this say about us? Could we just be an entirely different person than we believe? Jane Doe is quoted as saying, "What are we if not our life experiences?" If we are to believe that those memories are as fallible as some researchers want us to believe they are, what does that leave us with? What are we doing here?
Jesus Christ!
Coming out of Torrid County, Wyoming. Police are looking for a missing 12-year-old child.
I thought I freaking failed again.
Who authorities believe is in danger. He's 5 feet tall with short brown hair and blue eyes. He was last seen
Oh no! Don't be doing that game.
Torrid County police say that he may have.
Don't be doing that right now. What is this on the freaking screen?
John McCullough, who has recently escaped from prison. If observed, please call
well, that's
911.
different. Okay, I guess I've done it. Yay! Establishing connection. I actually did it. Hello, Thomas. This is Dr. James Mass again. We will be conducting an interview to make sure the process is working. We'll be asking questions to confirm your memories by matching them up with eyewitness reports of the incident. Your answers will also be used in Jeffrey McSomething's upcoming criminal trial. Is this message understood? Yes, it definitely is. Great. Were you able to view a memory? No, I didn't view a memory, no. We may need to restart simulation, no, if your experience does not match up with eyewitness reports. Are you sure about your answer? No, I did experience it. If it means I don't need to do that again, then that's fine. Okay, we will continue with the interview then. Thank the Lord. In this memory, did it seem like you were in an asylum? No, I was in a school, right? Were you in a classroom? There we go, yes. So there are different ways that you can start the game then. Was the detention supervisor, Miss Skinner, present? No. Was an educational radio program being played? Yes. Jeffrey McSomething is a 37-year-old white male with blue eyes. He is 5'7" in height, or 5'07" in height, weighs about 130 pounds, something. We were approached by Mr. McLeod during this scene. No. Oh no, yes I was. Whoops. Great, will continue memory stimulation once your brain readings indicate that you are ready. Was that right? Please wake up. Continue level 2. I'll give it a go.
Yes, perception
here we go.
is really a
This is
funny
it.
thing. I think most people take
Oh,
for
Jesus,
granted
this
the idea that what we consciously
is a lot
perceive
different.
is actually an accurate snapshot of reality. Most people seem to think that our perception
My God, this
is
is
a window into the world
very
around us.
difficult.
What do you mean by that? Is that not true?
Well, it's pretty clear to tell that we don't always
I'm gonna fail with this one.
perceive
There's no
everything
way I
that
can remember
brain
all of these.
receives as input, right? If you did, you'd be able to see the blood vessels inside your eyes, and you would always feel your
Coffee
heart
mug, the
beating.
blood's there,
But
the
we
bed.
don't.
Ooh.
Our brain selectively attends to certain aspects of
Ow!
our
That hurts
perception.
my eyes!
Sure, but it's still a form of reality. Perhaps
Okay, what's
just a snippet
different?
of it, right?
That? No, never
doesn't
mind.
seem to be the case either.
I
I think one of the most clear ways to show that is through
don't know if
illusions.
anything's different.
Illusions show us how the
I don't
brain
know.
alters our reality. Since this is a radio show, I can't really show any
Oh, the
of
floor and
illusions to
everything?
listeners. Instead,
I don't.
I'll be
Oh, that's different
demonstrating
apparently. Okay, so that's just pure
forward.
white.
I want you to
The
listen
cloth,
to the
I think.
following
Okay, no, that maybe. No. Red,
Understand.
great. Just making it even freaking harder for me.
I didn't understand.
Okay, I might have a
It
better
just
idea
sounds-
now.
it just sounds
That's
like
different.
noise to me.
The
door's
Let me
open.
play it again.
The floor's different, yes.
Yeah,
The toilet's different? No. Oh, there's a freaking body there now. That wasn't there before.
The juice of lemons makes fine punch.
I don't think. Oh no, that was like that, and I remember that bit was like that.
Yeah, it says the juice of
Oh, you weren't
lemon
there.
makes
You were an arrow down, yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to play back the original clip, and I want you to tell me if you
Jesus.
understand what it says now.
This is cool though. And the floor's different. No, really? Okay.
Here, let me play it again.
You're different. That's different.
Yeah, it's saying the same thing.
Exactly.
That's different.
I played you the same exact
This bed,
clip
maybe?
you heard
No.
the first time.
Well, the radiator was there
The
before,
sensory inputs
yes.
to your brain were
That had something on it. Now it's red. Brilliant.
After hearing the unaltered version of the audio, you could understand the garbled one.
But this is different. There we
This
go.
shows us that your brain is actually
The door's different? No.
pieces of
That's
your
different.
reality.
And that's
You're
different.
not
There we go.
directly
That's
experiencing
different.
the
No.
sensory inputs to your
Oh yeah,
brain.
the chairs
You're
over there. I forgot there were two chairs.
experiencing your brain's
Are you different? You
Those
are different?
inputs.
No.
In other words,
That's different.
your
That's
brain
different.
Is creating
Oh, the pipes
or
weren't there.
hallucinating your conscious perception.
Okay, I'm doing a decent job. I know that's pure
Moreover,
white, so that's
you
different.
can't really
Door's not meant to be
unhear
open.
the
I think,
words
yeah,
when
you're
I play
different
the
as
clip
well.
now. You have no
The wall different? Okay, the wall's like that. Floor's tiles.
When you
Ceiling
say
is just pure
hallucination,
white.
That seems to be more related
You
to
were the face
psychic
before.
program.
Body's not meant to be there.
Clearly,
I think that chair's different. Yes. Is that chair different? Let me just check. Okay, it's not.
Actually, no.
You're the same.
LSD is
Your
actually
blood.
pretty different from how it's
You're the same. You're meant to be a window.
People who
You're
have
different,
taken
you're
LSD
different,
say
the
that it
rack's
doesn't
different, the
really
sink's
give you
different as well.
hallucinations. Instead, it shows that real life is the hallucination.
It's actually a lot easier than I
Some
thought.
users say that LSD
Doing a
gives them
very
better
decent job here.
glimpse at true
Body's there again. Is that
reality than the
different? It's not.
constrained and filtered reality that our
You
brain
different.
constructs.
Okay, you're not as well. Okay, I failed. I thought that wasn't pure white, but I had my freaking thing over it. I think this might be
The hallucination.
further than I got last time. Hello, buddy. How are we doing?
Glimpse at true
So I guess I'll
reality
start
than the
commentating again. I don't know how I'm going to edit this. I want to keep in as much of the dialogue as I can, but obviously I don't want you to have to listen to it repeated again. I guess I'll just find out where I died last time and then just cut back from there, which might be after this. I'm not too sure.
Sounds like hippie songs.
We have a lot of these spikes now, like these, I guess like power bleep type things.
Our perception is more
What we got?
constructed by our brain
Oh, the
than
floor?
it is a
Yes.
direct
This, I
product
think,
of
no.
our senses.
The chairs, I think,
All
are
of this
alright.
research points to the
You're
fact
different.
that,
The
we
pipes
don't
weren't
live
there.
in the world. We
Okay,
live in our
I'm pretty
heads.
decent with this now.
The world.
Remember your blood,
perceived
and we
is
got green this
constructed by
time.
our brain. It's
Okay.
not necessarily.
They might be talking about the green and red, but I'm concentrating more on what's
Perhaps
actually
I'm not the
here
best
now.
at
Oh, you
explaining
were
it.
different, okay.
So I'll read you a quote.
You're the
from one of
same.
my colleagues, Professor Anil Seth from the University of Sussex.
Okay.
He said,
I'm struggling with the
"We don't
walls.
just passively receive the world.
And I don't
we
know why.
actively generate it. The world we
That body I do not
experience
freaking like.
as much, if not more.
You're different.
from the
Are you different?
inside
Yes.
out as from the outside in.
Oh, we got red?
We are
Okay, so
all
it's green then
hallucinating
red
all
so
the
far.
time. When we on hallucinations, we call that reality.
What's different now? You're different. So that's green, yes.
So our perception
That's correct.
of the outside
You're
world
not
isn't actually real. We can't fully trust it. As shown by the
Okay, that's all fine.
Does that mean everything we
Ceiling? Okay, the ceiling's fine.
must be sensations that our brain is making up?
Yeah, exactly.
Pipes are back.
And there's a very clear
The blood is
precedent
back.
for that. Dreaming. While in a dream, most of us aren't aware of the fact that we're dreaming.
I freaking
We're
know that, mate.
receiving sensations
It's
that
awesome
our
when you
brains
know
are
you're
just
dreaming, though.
creating on the fly. And we simply accept that it
Vibes are
is
consistently
reality,
trying to be here.
even
Mate, you're not
if
meant
it's
to be in this
completely
scene. Go
nonsensical
away.
and incoherent.
That's correct. That's green. Is the toilet correct? It's not.
How our brains
That with the
can
T still
form
there. That's
our
meant to be a
conscious
different
minds.
colour. Never mind. That's meant to be a different colour. Never mind. Now it's green. I guess that means I'm doing something good. I definitely freaking wasn't right there.
That's the thing. It doesn't have to be. Our brains have what's called selective attention. That means we hardly notice things that we're not focusing on. Here's a simple way
I
to
got 8 things right there.
close your eyes. Okay. You walked into my office and sat down in that chair just a few minutes ago, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what color is the chair you're currently sitting in?
I think it was black.
And is the floor carpeted or hard?
Here we go. Everything now.
I'm pretty sure it was carpeted.
Good. Okay. What color is the carpet?
Grey.
And did the
I've got to remember
carpet
that
have
toilet.
any sort of pattern on it?
I have absolutely...
Jesus Christ.
Okay. You can open your eyes now.
Okay, so the floor is carpeted, but my chair is actually blue, and the carpet has a checkerboard.
Is this actually real then, or did they just do this for the game?
Yeah. Getting 1 out of 4.
It's kind of cool to see.
correct isn't
Oh
bad.
my god. I guess we're getting to the end. That's why this is happening more frequently.
Walked in the room and saw the floor, but didn't really notice its pattern or color. You sat in the chair and also didn't notice the color. If I changed the color of your chair or your carpet when your eyes were closed, would you have noticed? What about
No.
the color of my desk or the...
I would not
items
notice the
or
colour right now.
positions?
Because I'm colorblind. Okay, I failed again. That is where I'm going to end this video on a game called Please Wake Up. Very freaking cool though. I'm curious to see just how long this game is. I won't turn it into a series or anything, as I'm not sure if this is going to be that entertaining. I guess I'll say at the beginning that it's not the most entertaining video I have ever made. It's mostly going to be just listening to what these guys are saying and me just looking at a room, trying to figure out what's actually changed. But I did very much so enjoy myself. I mean, I've been recording for 35 minutes, so I enjoyed myself that much. But that, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, is going to end a very cool horror game called Please Wake